I found what's going to be one of the greatest stories of all time. It's a story I can rant on, bitch about various topics, and just scream into the microphone. But first, I gotta give a little, not shout out, but something to these people. I'm gonna introduce you guys to a bunch of guys with cojones. So big, neither me or you or any future generations are gonna have cojones like that. This is a story involving Nintendo and Microsoft and a whole lot of just bask in the title, just bask into this. Microsoft Edge extensions store has reportedly been hosting illegal copies of Nintendo games. This is so crazy on so many levels, it's unbelievable. First, Microsoft. Okay, I kind of get it. Everything Microsoft touches turns to shit. Microsoft is literally like one of the shittiest companies in the world, and they're gonna go bankrupt in like 2 decades. I mean, everything they touch turns to shit. I mean, Zune, Nokia, and well, the Xbox hasn't turned to shit. Well, hang on. Well, do you remember a little launch called the Xbox One? Well, no, announcement. The announcement of the Xbox One. Does anybody here remember it? Microsoft almost killed the Xbox with their dumb... Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so... And then, of course, their fourth failure is Edge, because they gave up on Internet Explorer, as they should, because it's a virus, and they went ahead and they made a browser based on Chromium, which is what Google Chrome is made out of. And then, of course, they can't just use the Google Chrome extension store, they have to have their own store. And then, again, the cycle repeats with this another project that's doomed to fail. They had an extension store that had such poor vetting that somebody managed, with huge balls by the way, managed to sneak in illegal copies of Nintendo games. And now I keep saying this guy has huge balls because, well, a guy or group have had, you never know, big balls, because it's Nintendo. Nintendo is like the mafia of video games, okay? Nintendo, they have fans that love them so much that they have worked on fan games. Nintendo fan games for years, like 10 years. Like there's one person or a group of people would work for years to make a fan game, and they don't want a single cent from it. I wanted to make a Nintendo fan game because I love Nintendo so much. But even if you don't want anything for it, Nintendo's like the mafia. They're gonna come and take you out. So this company might have gotten away with it if they did it with Sony games, but not Nintendo. Now, what I find interesting is that they have a photo of Mario Kart 64 here. Now, why is that fascinating? Because the Switch doesn't have Mario Kart 64. I mean, my god, how? Look, Nintendo, as I said, they have an amazing backlog of games, and Sony has it's a pretty good. I love Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, so they have a good backlog of games as well. Microsoft has nothing. I mean, they have now, but like their backlog is not as historic as Nintendo and Sony. Then can somebody please explain to me how the Xbox, the console, does backwards compatibility better than Nintendo and Sony? For real. But that's a different topic. And by the way, for those of you that are going to call me out in the comments for shitting on Microsoft because I'm using Windows right now, well, I'm only using Windows because Microsoft Windows is holding my video games hostage. I'm just waiting for Proton to support all the games I want to play so that I can just jump ship and move to Linux and then leave the video editing for my MacBook, because, oh my god, Microsoft. I just want them to just touch yourself and turn to shit, please. Anyways, that aside, but I love my Xbox. I mean, to this day, the best place to play Red Dead Redemption 1 is on the Xbox 360. So, yeah, okay, cool. Now, oh my god, look at this glorious Target sign. The mafia. I didn't even say Nintendo, I just said the mafia. Oh my god, I wonder how long they lasted, because I tried to find the extension and I couldn't find it. But let's get this story done and over with and just read this. So, Microsoft Edge's extension store is believed to have been hosting illegal copies of classic games like Mario Kart 64, which again, the Switch doesn't have it, Super Mario Bros, and various other little titles, well, this is a little just a title, like Sonic the Hedgehog, Pac-Man and Tetris. Even the Microsoft-owned IP Minecraft was unofficially available. Can they even use that word? According to The Verge, the developers behind these listings were not No, really? The developers were not part of Nintendo? They did not shove Mario Kart 64 in a Edge extension? Although the pages were taken down right away, some user reviews for these games uploads supposedly date back to last October. Holy shit! Holy shit! This was available back in October. And those are just the reviews. God knows, because, you know, not everybody reviews everything. You know, it could have been like a month or two extra. But anyways, adding to this, the official Microsoft Edge Dev Twitter account allegedly went to the extent of promoting these vintage games. Oh my god. Can Nintendo sue them? Or put a hit on them? Calling all Pac-Man, Tetris, and Mario Kart lovers. Did you know? That can't be the official... No way. Oh boy. One daring individual by the name of All I Native on Twitter took a chance with the Mario Kart 64 extension and said it downloaded a ROM of the game. Some of the listings that are now no longer available apparently clarified that they had no affiliation with the game companies who made the titles. Obviously, this still doesn't cut it because the official Twitter? Oh my god, that's bananas. Blah, 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 blah. Once again, action has now been taken. That means the developers are dead now. Microsoft killed them. We doubt... Yeah, but Nintendo assassins would have been impressed. Everybody knows! Everybody knows! Even the person on Nintendo Life wrote, we doubt Nintendo ninjas. They're not ninjas. They're assassins. Okay? The people who made the extension, they're now dead. And Microsoft and Nintendo officials took a piss on them. Because they piss on everybody that's not in Nintendo. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is insane. Oh, there you go. There you go. People know. People know. Usually I get rather upset about these things, but it's Microsoft Edge, so I'll allow it because Microsoft is a shitty company, which... Oh my god. Oh my god. This is like a rant. So this has been a crazy story. Now, yeah, I hate Microsoft, but I love my Xbox, and I hate Nintendo, but I love my Nintendo Switch, and I hate Sony, but I love my PlayStation 4, but I still hate Sony the most probably because you can't find the PS5 anywhere. For the love of God, Sony, I'm only paying MSRP on that, so I hate all three companies, but I love their games sometimes. And this has been my rant. It was nice letting out some steam. This was fun. And yeah, with that being said, for those of you who are watching, keep gaming, I guess, and I'll catch you guys next time. Then that was, I don't know, too much coffee, too much caffeine. Yeah, take care.